It's a cozy room podcast. What up? This is Shan. Thank you for tuning in. This is episode 27. We're going to talk about gender neutral clothing and toys for kids. Okay. For me, before I had kids, yes, I wanted my first kid to be a boy. Was it a boy? Of course not. That'd be too much like right. But I just knew the clothing that I was putting on my registry was gender neutral, meaning it could go either way. And then even after I found out I was having a girl, I still wanted gender neutral clothing because I knew that I hated the fact that when you see pink in baby's clothes, people always assume, oh, it's a girl. Why can't a boy wear pink? It's just a color. Or if you saw blue on a baby that really didn't have any hair yet, you assumed it was a boy. Why can't a girl wear blue? Like, I didn't understand why that didn't work both ways. Also, when I buy my kids toys, I buy my girls dump trucks. I buy them remote control cars. I buy them. Anya loved Thomas the Train when she was a little younger. I buy her train sets. Like, just because she's a girl doesn't mean I have to throw Barbies in her face, or I have to throw doll babies in her face, or I have to throw ponies and stuff into her face because she's a girl. I don't have to. I allow her to pick out what she likes, but also I expose her to other kind of toys, puzzles, blocks. Like, those are gender neutral things. Like, put your child in a space where all of that is welcome. Don't just be like, okay, you're a girl, so you play with doll babies. Or if you're a boy, you're not allowed to play with a doll or whatever. Is that boy going to be around other babies? Okay. Yes, probably. So what's wrong with them having a baby-like toy and they're a boy? Like, I don't understand what the issue is. Also, colors. Like, I'm big on having my children wear any type of color. I love me camo. You know, Ari just started getting her hair in a little bit. I did get her ears pierced. But now, neither of them are wearing their earrings. But if I put Ari in camo and a yellow shirt and some sneakers, people assume that she's a boy. Just ask. You don't have to assume nothing. Just ask. They can play with whatever they want. You know, I let my girls wear boy shoes or joggers if they want to, because they can. Thomas the Train t-shirts and PJ Masks hats. Anya loves it. You know, they play with remote control cars or push cars. Balls. I buy them all kinds of balls. Basketballs, baseballs, bouncy balls, pink balls, polka dot balls. Balls with stars on it. It doesn't matter. It's a ball. There is no don't play with that when it comes to me. Unless it's like matches or dirty things that you find in the street, or things you can get sick from, or you need a tetanus shot from touching. That I don't let them play with. You know, Anya asked me when I was watching the J. Cole interview, Ma, only boys have hair on their face, as a question. And I said, no. Boys show the hair on their face more than a woman shows the hair on her face. A woman will go out her way to shave where there's hair on her face in certain parts. Men can grow hair on their face wherever they want to. They just sometimes shave it or clip it in a way where it's just better groomed. But it's just this thing where women shouldn't have hair on their face. And by no means does that mean women don't grow hair on their face. Women have hair everywhere, and I'm very hairy. My kids are very hairy. And sometimes, even with my mom, she has the thickest mustache, and she refused to shave that thing. She refused to get it waxed. It's been like that for decades. That's just her thing. I mean, she's 65. She can do what she wants. She's constantly sweeping her food when she eats it. That's on her. That is not my business. Chin hairs. Women get chin hairs and either pluck them or they shave them. Sideburns grow in just like they do for men, and women cut them or shave them down. I mean, it's normal. I keep it really honest with my girls. I don't tell them anything that they want or they want to play with is only for boys or only for girls. Like, play with anything you want. I think as far as gender, we push too much on what color your child is wearing, what it looks like. How about what it is? And what it is my child deciding that they like a certain color or they like a certain object that they want to play with it, and it's fine. It's not going to change the fact that, oh, their private parts are going to change now because they're touching this toy. Like, that's how stupid it sounds to me when I see people get offended in what a child is playing with or what a child wants you to buy for them to play with or what color a child wears or what a child wears. Now, when your child is a teenager, they're more in tune into what they like. Therefore, what they're picking to put on, if they live in your house, depending on how you are, you're probably going to be like, hey, that's fine if you want to wear that when you go out, but if you're going out with us, I need you to do X, Y, and Z, if that's not something you're comfortable with. And then when they're 18 or 22 or whenever you want your child to move out your house, they're going to wear whatever they want. They're going to express themselves in any other way they want. And what they play with is only one of the influences in who they become. And I just don't want people stressing about if they're playing with a boy toy or a girl toy, if they're wearing girls' colors or boys' colors. Like, they're children. Children can wear whatever they want. It's just clothing. When a child comes into the world, they are butt naked. It's just clothing. Do not take it seriously. Okay? It's a really short one, but I hate the fact that society pushes girls to only be in commercials when it involves dolls or babies. Like, boys, when they grow into men, won't have interactions with babies. And maybe that's why men are so like, I don't do this. I don't change diapers. I don't really want to hold babies when they're that new or they that little. Like, come on. It's a society thing that we're pushing, and it needs to stop. Just because your boy, your 5-year-old or your 6-year-old or your 7-year-old is touching on a doll doesn't mean that, oh, he's quote-unquote gay now. Or he's quote-unquote going to be bisexual. Stop pushing that on kids. That's you as an adult being ignorant. Okay? Anyway, I'm done. Y'all have a great day. This is the Cozy Room. Thank you for listening. Deuces. That's a wrap for Cozy Room. Deuces.